What's up, everybody? Happy Friday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Friday NBA free pick video. In this video, we have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is a Dabble 4-man play with a 13.5x multiplier. We're going 300 to win $4,050 on that one. Then over here in the NBA streets on the Chalkboard app, we got you guys a 2-man juiced points play today, going 200 to win $1,220 on that one with a 6.1x multiplier. Now, guys, before we get this video rocking and rolling, you already know what to do. If you guys have been here before, if you haven't, I'll let you know. We call this the housekeeping. Take a couple minutes if you guys don't mind. Work together here as a community. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss our YouTube free pick videos here every day on YouTube. And of course, share this with your friends, guys. If you have friends who are into this stuff, make sure you share it with them as well. It does put us out into the YouTube algorithm there. It helps us out quite a bit. But most importantly here, guys, like we tell you every single day, just make sure you're taking a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. When you guys like our videos here, it is like adding to our tip jar, and it shows our whole team here that you guys appreciate all of the time and energy we put in every single day for these high-value free pick videos. With that said, if this video gets to 800 likes, and I think it will here today on Friday, we got the NBA Cup here today with some good, juicy games, good matchups. The video gets to 800 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan will receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. And yes, I'll go over how to get in the free plan and all the VIP plans, as well as the VIP plan, as well as the full season passes later in the video. So before we get started, if you guys don't mind, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. First things first, we're going to go over the contest winners for yesterday's video. We do that in every video. We ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below in the comment section. Then we take all those comments and we drop over here into the YouTube random comment picker, as you can see here. Yesterday's video had 172 comments, and the two winners here were Will 2017 and LaWillyDo 224. So for you two, looks like we got a couple of Wills here. Congratulations on you two, Will 2017 and LaWillyDo 24. You guys, please, if you don't mind, take a second, email support@inthegreendfs.com. We will need a screenshot of a YouTube username, a screenshot of your Dabble username, and of course your first and last name. Our team will get you set up and verified as soon as possible, and we'll get you guys that email to get you guys set up with that. Just, if you don't mind, guys, send us one email, and of course, give us 20, 40, 48 hours. Usually we're pretty quick on that. But again, you two, you have to have that email in within 48 hours or less. So congratulations on you two. And let's get you guys over to the next part of this video, which is going to be, let's pop up this first. Let's go back to the recaps real quick. We'll make this one a quick one for you guys. Starting off, we're going to go for a real quick recap on yesterday's plays. Let's start with the free play number one down here, which was the NFL play. Really love that play. I thought we were going to cash this one, to be honest with you guys. It started off really, really well in our favor. Things are really going our way. Mac Hollins and Hunter Henry, I told you guys we needed those done first. And what happened? Well, they got done first pretty easily, actually. It was pretty sweat-free. I honestly thought Breece Hall would be no problem getting it done. And I thought Traven Henderson would get it done as well. All things considered, going into halftime, I thought we were going to absolutely knock this thing out of the park here. Unfortunately, as you guys probably noticed, Justin Fields is really bad. I don't know how else to say this without coming off as a bit of an asshole, but he's just a really, really, really bad quarterback. He's got run upside, of course. He can rush, but outside of that, he's just really bad. Breece Hall was open on like 15 different wide open occasions, and at least half of those, 50% of those, so 7 to 8 of those opportunities, he had at least 20 to 30 yards ahead of him. And we're talking like this guy was so wide. I heard you guys in the comments as well. I went back to look at some film. Unbelievable. I mean, he was open the whole entire game, and Justin Fields checked it down to him like twice the whole game. So it was really, really ugly. Kind of frustrating given how easy that line should have been given the game script there, but it didn't work in our favor, so no harm, no foul. We rolled that one on to the next day, and I want to show you also the NBA play, which this one's a little more frustrating. A couple things happen here to us. First things first, let's start with Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen comes out, and by the way, this is a heartbreaker for us. Grayson Allen came out absolutely firing away, had 12 points in like the first quarter, just absolutely dominant. He gets hurt before at like the second quarter, somewhere in the beginning of the second quarter. He gets hurt, doesn't come back. We get the void on him. And Nembhard did his job, no problem, even in an ugly, ugly, ugly blowout. But Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who, as you'll see up here, cashed a bunch of plays for us, missed by 1 point. And the worst part was he missed an open jump shot at the end. He missed 2 shots at the end, but the open jump shot was like, man, that was a wide open jumper. You got to hit that. And he missed that one. So he missed on the free play by 1 bucket, which is really upsetting. I think a lot of you guys will probably see this later in the day. A lot of you guys probably didn't see this play last night. A lot of people thought that play was over before it was, and it came back and almost won. But if you thought that was bad, I got something worse. I have what I'm going to go ahead and call the bad beat of the season, of the year. I don't think we have one worse than this yet. This has got to be the one that takes the cake as the absolute worst bad beat of the season for us. My friends, everybody in VIP, NFL, full season pass, This is one of the most painful ones we've had in a long time. Drake May flies over his passing yards. Stephon Diggs flies over his receiving yards. Matt Collins flies over his receiving yards. Mason Taylor. And here's what's upsetting. It's not even upsetting that he got 30 out of 30.5. So it's not upsetting that we missed $3,000 by 0.5. What's really upsetting to me is if you watch that game, Mason Taylor was otherwise pretty heavily involved in most of the snaps. And on the last drive of the game, after he gets to the 30 yards, and this is one of these things that just make you kind of scratch your head for a second. He gets to 30 yards, and then randomly, after playing the entire game, they take him out on the entire last drive and do not let him come back into the game. I found that to be very bizarre, a little bit suspect, a little bit suspicious. I'm not the guy to call out, the whole nonsense with everyone thinking every game is fixed. I think it's completely ridiculous, guys. These are athletes. If you're a professional, if you've been an athlete in your life at any point and you're competitive at all, you know that you wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to fix every game. It doesn't work like that. Are there some things mixed in? I'm sure there's some things mixed in. We already seen some guys get caught for it. But overall, this is a really bad break, and it makes you just scratch your head. Why was Mason Taylor so involved in that drive? Gets to 30 yards, misses it by 0.5, and then never gets put back in the game. Kind of weird. Either way, he missed that one by the 0.5, so he missed on the $3,000 on that one, which would have really helped our night quite a bit. Not to mention missing the $1,800, well, $900 on the free play miss. This one over here kind of sucked as well because it was also Mason Taylor. Our longest receptions were easy, knocked them out pretty simply. All we needed was Mason Taylor to get a little bit of a longer catch there, so that one hurt as well on the Mason Taylor side of things. So overall, a little bit upsetting here for Mason. I don't think it was really his fault, but really weird he wasn't put back in the game. Now, I will show you this. Over in the NBA Full Season Pass and VIP, we started things off with this first quarter play over here. DeAndre Hunter had 5, went over pretty easily. Nikhil Alexander-Walker pushed with 4. I thought he was going to bring him back in the first. He just never brought him back in, actually, until late in the second, which was kind of weird. His minutes were odd in this game. And, guys, let me explain to you why. And before I go too far, this free play here that we missed by a bucket, let me just say, Jalen Johnson had like a career game. The dude had like 80-something fantasy points. I mean, he went insane. He went absolutely insane. So did Onyeka Okongwu, which means the two of those guys took up almost all the usage, and Nikhil just didn't have to do much, which is a lot of reasons why he had extra time on the bench, didn't get a lot of shots up, even though he still should have made his line. Just want to let you guys know it was all about Jalen Johnson there. But this one here, we took care of the first quarter play here. Nemhard goes over. We got the 3X instead of the 6X because of the push. We'll take it. We never complained about pushes over here. So $900 of cash on that one in VIP and NBA Pass. This one here was a real beauty. We had Jalen Johnson, Devin Booker, and Larry Markkinen, and these guys went way over the lines. Jalen Johnson beats his line by 10. Booker needs 28.5. He gets 33. Markkinen beats his by 15 points. We take 300, as you guys can see right here, and cashed out 1,800 here. And then over here, we had where are we at here? Oh, yeah, we had a play that got voided because of Grayson. Should have been an easy win as well. Grayson came out hot with a steal and, of course, left the game. Would have been probably an easy cash out, to be honest. But instead, we got the 3X because of it. We still got the free throws attempted over here from Nikhil, and the 3 free throws attempted from Aaron Naismith. So it worked out pretty good for us here. We'll take the 900 here as well. All in all, not too bad. 3,600. I think we made a couple small sprinkle wins. So we'll call it a 4K day with the little ones we had mixed in. But overall, looking for a bigger, better day here today on Friday. Luckily, my friends, today is NBA Cup Friday. We've had some pretty decent luck on Friday for the NBA Cup. Overall, there's been some weird blowouts still, but for the most part, we've been a little bit better on the NBA Cup day, so hopefully Friday's a little better. Got some good games overall. There's a few games with blowout potential. I'll go over here in a minute. First things first, let's quickly touch on the promos. I'm going to do these quick today like I try to do every day for you guys. Remember, these videos don't exist without these promos. Not to mention, if you guys are smart sports bettors, you'll be taking advantage of most of these promos. So first things first, guys, the promo for Onyx Odds. You guys should all have Onyx Odds by now. If you don't, it is the best promo, actual, way to build a bankroll in terms of like starting with a small amount of money and getting a lot in return. This is it. You spend 10, you get 100 in bonus picks from Onyx Odds. Not to mention, you also get the 15 bonus picks, 5 a day for the first 3 days straight. So spend 10, get 100 in the bonus picks instantly. It's a really good way to build a bankroll. They give you these in 25, 25, 25, and 25. Super, super sharp way to build a bankroll. So if you want Onyx Odds to get your bankroll built up over there, my friends, all you have to do is go to the description of the YouTube video, click on the very bottom link, and it will take you right here to our stand store. Our stand store houses all of our links, as you guys can see. As you guys probably know by now, and if you're new, I'll tell you now, our business name is In the Green DFS. DFS just stands for Daily Fantasy Sports, when it might be new here, but the code across all platforms is just In the Green. So when you click right here on Onyx Odds, make sure the code you punch in says In the Green like this, and you guys will get the spend 10, get 100 over here on Onyx Odds. Next, Sleeper. Pretty simple. 20 free bucks on Sleeper. This won't be up much longer, so you guys might want to take advantage of this before they pull this back. It's going to go back to like a 100% deposit match, but if you want the Sleeper promo, simple as this. Go ahead and click on Sleeper right here. Make sure the code you guys punch in says In the Green, as you see right there. Then all you have to do is just simply jump on there and get that free 20 bucks from them. You can use the Steph Curry free square if you want. And of course, if you guys appreciate what we do for you guys, when you get that free 20 bucks, also make a $5 or $10 deposit. It gives us a little kickback, and that's the reason why we have these free pick videos. So we do appreciate that. If you guys want the free 10 bucks over here on Better, take advantage of this. I have no idea how it's still here, but if you want the free 10 plus $200 bonus cash, Steph Curry free square as well today. Click right here on Better. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green, and you're good to go for the Better free 10. Last promo is on Chalkboard, the one you want the most today, because we had to utilize Chalkboard today for the juice prop. I tried other props. I try this often, and today I tried other props, hoping I can get you guys a sleeper one today. We almost hit a big sleeper play last night in VIP, but missed it by one. But in either case, no big deal. We got to get you on Chalkboard today because the payout is significantly better. Now, to get Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code you guys punch in, is in the green. When you do that, you'll get the free pick plus the 100% deposit match over here on Chalkboard. Get whatever new user free pick you want, and then, of course, the 100% deposit match. Use the promo packs over here and use the Steph Curry free square if you want to use it today. Free squares are easy, guys. You just take a pick from this video, add it to this free square, and you have a little bankroll builder. Pretty easy. So that's what you do there. If you want, or one of the states that don't allow the single bets yet, like California, New York, New Jersey, Texas, you guys can use Profit X right here. Make sure you type in code in the green, and they will allow you to do single bets over there on Profit X. All right, starting back on Sunday night, had a good day there. Started getting hot. Monday we had a real big day. I think we had eight grand. Oh, pretty big day. We've had much bigger, but 8 grand. A couple big days sprinkled in. Looking to put ourselves in a good spot. It was this yesterday. So today, on Friday, we got the NBA Cups games here today, guys. I think I got you guys in a real good spot. We gave you guys a Dabble 4-man. I want to point out I used a rocket for this play. So the actual payout is an 11x. I should have mentioned that earlier, my fault. I got mine to a 13.5 essentially. So what I'm doing here on this Dabble play, and you guys, you don't have to use a rocket, but I was awarded some rockets. So what I did was I turned this into a 13.5x, and we're going 300 to win 4,050. So it's a big boy payout if we hit this one. I really like this play, but I want to prefix and start this thing off by letting you guys know it's a slightly risky play. So there's some things that make it less risky, and there's the part at the very end, the very final play makes it extra risky. So I will show you that. I'll break it down. That way, if you guys are nervous, you can take off that final play. Totally up to you. I wanted to go for a 4x today. I know you got, see, the thing is, players that have been with us for a long time, you guys aren't hurting for the free play win. You guys aren't worried about it because we've won you guys so much money, your bankrolls are filled. You guys have seen the people in the chat say the same thing. All of our VIP guys, all of our guys have been around for a while. Your bankrolls are hefty if you're doing this properly. Unless you're betting on the side for yourself and getting the shit kicked out of yourself on your side bets, that's different. But with our bets, you should be doing very well overall, even if you lose free plays for a little while. So I know a lot of you guys are really like, oh my God, I got to win a free play. We don't operate that way. We have hefty bankrolls. Most of our paid players do the same. So we run the best play for the day. Whether it wins or not, it's the best play for the day. That's how we operate here. So today we're going with a 4-man play. I found a correlated game stack I like. It's 2 players from 2 different teams, basically 1 assist and 1 points for each team. I love the play I put together. It does have some high risk to it, which I'll show you later in the play. But I'm going to break that all down for you guys and show you why I chose this play today and why I like the idea of taking a shot at this one, okay? So first off, it is the NBA Cup today on Friday. Points are coming at a premium. You guys know points are very important for the placing. This is a 4-man play. I went 300 to win 4,050 on this one. And guys, even though our bet is 300 to win 4,050, you guys can bet whatever you want, okay? It's up to you. What you bet is up to you. You are responsible for your own bets. You should never, ever come to our chat or our channel talking shit if a play loses. That is not how this works. These are free plays. They cost you $0. If you want VIP plays, I will show you those later in the video. For everyone that does not have Dabble, that wants to try this play right here for a chance to win $330 and it only will cost you $5, all you new people have to do is click right here on Dabble, the very top link. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green. Then you're just going to make a $5 deposit on Dabble, and Dabble's going to give you $25 free on top of that, giving you $30 to drop on this one here with the 11x, unless you use your rocket, for a chance to win $330, and it only costs you new people $5, okay? Get some water here, let's get into this. All right, my friends, here we go. Play number 1, we're going with Ryan Rollins over 5 assists. Now, the Hornets will travel to take on the Bucks at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the NBA Cup Friday. Now, the point total in this game is 240.5, which we like, but the Hornets are 10-point underdogs. So let me just say this nice and clear, so there's no confusion in the chat later. My friends, the Hornets, the point total is 240.5, which is really nice, especially for the NBA Cup. Not a lot of defense on either side of this game. But the point total, or rather, but the Hornets are 10-point underdogs. So there is blowout potential in this game, okay? There is blowout potential. If you are afraid of a blowout, this one is not for you. We are playing this for a specific reason, which I'll get into in a minute. But just know a 10-point spread is a little risky. Luckily, 240.5 on the point total looks really good. So even in a blowout, this play could still very easily work in 3 quarters, okay? Just to give you guys a breakdown. Now, Heads up for the Bucks. Kevin Porter Jr. and Taurean Prince are out, while Giannis is probable. He should play, shouldn't be any issue. He just came off a rest. For the Hornets, Mark Williams, Brandon Miller, and Josh Green are out, while LaMelo Ball, finally, and KJ Simpson are probable. So we should finally see LaMelo in this game. So before I get too deep into this, I want to point out that a couple days ago, we had a point, the same game, these teams just played, and there was a point spread of 4. And I told you guys, I thought Giannis was going to be ruled out for that game, and sure enough, he was ruled out. Giannis is back, and the point total went to 10. What I find interesting is I don't think they've made a full correction yet for LaMelo. Now, there's a chance LaMelo doesn't play, but LaMelo is actually probable for the first time. So unless he's coming in with some minute restrictions, which is why they have the minutes like that, I think LaMelo is going to be fairly good to go. I don't think he plays less than 25, 30 minutes, like minimal. And him being on the other side there does help this play not blow out as easily. So I want to point that out. I'm utilizing this play specifically as A, it's NBA Cup, but these next two plays rather, NBA Cup, right? The first reason. And the second reason is because LaMelo Ball should be on this other side of this game. So we should at least have some action going both ways. And ideally keep this thing close enough, long enough. Even if it blows out, midway or late through the fourth, we should get enough out of this to make it work in our favor. Now, Rollins has reached this line 7 times in his last 8 games, okay? So in his last 8 games, he has reached 5 assists 7 times, and he has gone over this line 5 times, okay? So 2 of those were pushes, which is totally fine, guys. I want to point out 5 assists is push equity. That's push equity is great on an assist play, especially in a correlated game stack. So if he gets it done and the guy we stacked him with, that you guys obviously know who it is, does not get it done, or rather gets it done and he gets it pushed, we'll take a push all day on a play like this. We don't complain about that at all, especially with the push equity being on the 5, okay? So Ryan Rollins, last 8 games, he's reached this 5 assist line 7 times, gone over 5. Now, last time he played this Hornets team, he had 6 assists just the other day. I will point out there was no Giannis there, so assist rate generally goes down a little bit, but in the same respect, he now has Giannis to pass to down low, and these guys are no good down low. Now, Rollins is firmly locked into the Bucks starting point guard position here, and honestly, Cole Anthony really is nowhere close. So Rollins is getting plenty of time, plenty of minutes. Rollins will get plenty of minutes here, and honestly, he'll be likely asked to feed Giannis down low in this one, where these Hornets are very weak to power forwards. We love the correlation here. We think Rollins has what it takes to cover this line, at the very least, a push here. As you can imagine, our next play is obviously going to be Giannis. I'll just show you that first. But before I get into it, Ryan Rollins, let me teach you something real quick, my friends. First things first, this is the Outlier Research Tool. If you're interested in this tool, it's just a research tool. There's a link in the description of our video for a 7-day free trial. Try it out, see if you like it. I'll be honest with you guys, we don't get much of a kickback for this one, so it doesn't really matter too much to us if you sign up for it or not. I think it's like $20 a month if you keep it. We mostly use it because we can show you nice, green, pretty graphics on the screen. We have a multitude of tools over here, and tools are not how we make our plays. I want to be very respectful when I say this. We know most of the creators out here on YouTube are utilizing tools to make their plays. That's okay, but that is not how we do things here. We have been experts in this field for a very long time. We are obviously professionals. We have a little bit of a different play style and a little bit of different creation style as well. So with that said, you'll see Ryan Rollins here last 8 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those 8 hits the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go over. 2 of these push, as you can see, and the blowout here. Wasn't really, it became a blowout late, but it wasn't too bad of a blowout. So a little bit less minutes in that game. Now, Rollins is getting good minutes. No real issue with the minutes. If you see his minutes here, for the most part, pretty solid among 30 minutes or so. Some of these games get a little sloppy and he gets a little bit less minutes, but you're going to see about 30 minutes or so for Ryan Rollins. The kicker here is his potential assist. Now, it's difficult. These 2 games aren't showing up, by the way, so you're not going to get any action on these games, but looking for potential assists. I can tell you here against Dallas, Giannis did play in this game, so 13 potential assists and landing 8 is pretty damn good. So it just depends on how you guys want to work it. But in my opinion, I'm very comfortable with the 5 assists. So I wanted to put that out there first before we went too deep into this. LaMelo being probable is where really the whole kicker is. With LaMelo probable, this changes a lot of things here. And I feel much more comfortable. Not to mention, these guys are not very good against assists. Look, they rank 26 in the NBA against assists. So I love Ryan Rollins here, 5 assists. And mostly it's because of the push equity here in the 5 assists. If it was 5.5, I would probably stay away. So I'm going to let you guys know that also in advance. If this pushes to 5.5, it becomes your decision. So I think he's good for 6 or 7 in this game. I'll be honest with you. With Giannis down low, they just can't stop him. So I see him feeding Giannis a ton down low and maybe kicking out to a couple of the shooters. But really, it's going to be a lot of just peppering it down, do a little pick and roll with Giannis. And then some of those times, he'll just roll it over, do a little behind the back, little scoop pass down low to Giannis, and Giannis is going to dunk it on these guys. So I love what we're doing with Ryan Rollins. Get involved with the pick and roll a little bit with Giannis here. But 5 assists for Ryan Rollins. Play number 2, we're taking the Greek Freak for 32 points. Now, I want to point this out real quick, guys. This line has been as high as 33. Went down to 31.5, went down to 31 for a second, then right back up to 32.5. I checked all the books, and everywhere else he is 32.5 or 33. I checked every single market. He is 32.5 for 33. The second I saw this drop to 32 on Dabble, I snagged it. And the worst part was I had it at 31.5 for a second, but when I was making the play and I was checking all the other books, I was like, damn, what's going on here? All these books are bumping. And as soon as I went back to Dabble puts him at 32, and everyone else in the entire market, the entire industry, had him at 32.5 or 33. So I snagged it immediately on the 32, didn't wait any longer, and I think most of you guys will get him in between 32 and 33. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think we're safe. I think Giannis is going to go nuclear in this one, but let me break down the situation for you, okay? First things first. The Greek Freak here has gone over his point line in 6 of his 10 games this season. Today, we are pairing with Ryan Rollins in a correlated game stack. If you guys are unfamiliar with what that means, correlation or a correlated game stack essentially works like this. We use these a lot in the NFL, sometimes in the NBA. This is a great example of why we're using it in the NBA. Real simple, guys. If Ryan Rollins has 5 assists, there's a good chance that 3 of those assists at least are probably going to Giannis, right? Well, if they come out there hot and he throws, a quick pass for Giannis for, streaking down for a dunk, then he throws one to, whoever, one of his teammates, then he comes down and throws another one to Giannis. And if Giannis gets 3 or 4 of these, that's correlated because 3 or 4 of these assists are going to the guy that's scoring the point, the buckets. So we're getting two birds, one stone. So now, also important to point out, guys, check it out. These Hornets rank 23rd in points allowed to power forwards, and obviously Giannis is not your average power forward. I think Giannis is about to go scorched earth in this one. I'll be honest with you guys. In an NBA Cup game where scoring comes at a premium, we want the best player on the entire floor to go to work. While this game could blow out, we like that LaMelo should be returning on the other side here, which should keep things a little bit more interesting and hopefully a little bit closer. But guys, most importantly, it is also worth noting, this is the NBA Cup, and sometimes these coaches will leave their players on the floor just a little bit longer since scoring is a big deal here in the NBA Cup. And last of all, my favorite part of this whole play, my friends, check this out. You ready for this? These guys don't blow a lot of teams out. They just don't blow a lot. They've gotten blown out a few times, but they don't blow teams out. So I know that the spread is telling us this game's going to be a blowout with a 10-point spread. It's telling us, hey, be careful. I don't buy into it today. I think LaMelo comes back. I think Sexton's in the game here today. I think we got some action on both sides. Listen, the Bucks don't play very good defense. I'm going to keep it real with you. They just don't. They're not a very good defensive team, which I like for the sake that they're both not defensive, and they're both kind of fast-paced right now, which really works in our favor. Giannis, as you guys know, is great in transition as well. One of the only big men that's like on another level in transition. He can Euro step from the fucking free throw line and get Euro step from the top of the three-point line if he needs to. Dude is crazy. So, Giannis over 32 points here today. I'll show you one more thing as well over here on Giannis. Let me point this out in the Outlier Research tool. Giannis has gone over this point total in 6 of his 10 games this season. Again, he's gone over it a couple more of these games. I think he was 30 at one, maybe not this game. He was 31 sometimes, so he might have matched it there. But for where it's at for 32, that's what you're seeing. I also want to point out, pushed it last game against these guys, got to 32 exactly. Again, different scenario, different team last year. They had many more weapons last year than they do this year. They do not have many weapons this year, which is why you guys see us continuously go back to Giannis here. Yes, guys, I want to point out the points and rebounds are totally viable. We took points on purpose with the assist to keep it more minimal in case it was a blowout. We want Giannis to score versus score, pass, score, right? We want all scoring. But I'm very comfortable with you guys taking the points and rebounds, and I'm honestly probably okay with you guys taking the PRA. So understand in advance, goal number 1 for Ryan Rollins is assist. If you have to take the points and assist, I'm not completely against it, but I would much prefer just assist for Ryan Rollins. For Giannis, we want points first, second, points and rebounds, and third, points, rebounds, and assists, okay? Let's go on to play number 3. Now we're going to start the next part of the correlated game stack. See the 2 players here and 2 players from the next team. Well, who's really good at scoring? Who's got a great matchup? We're going right to Victor Wembanyama, and we're taking Wemby for over 26 points. I also point out a minute ago when I was creating this play, Wemby went up to 27.5 for quite a while there. And when I went to lock him, he was at 26.5 everywhere in the entire industry, which you're going to see here in a minute. Another spot I'm going to show you. I got him at 26 on Dabble. So Dabble had both these guys at a 0.5 lower. I was all over it. I'm hoping you guys get the same thing. There's no guarantee on that. I also want to let you know it's okay if they're not. These guys should go comfortably over these lines, in my opinion, based on these matchups. So keep that in mind. Now, Victor over 26 points in this one. The Warriors will travel to take on the Spurs at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the NBA Cup Friday. Now, the point total here is 235, and the Warriors are only 2.5-point underdogs. For the Spurs, Dylan Harper is out for this one, which should help our second part of this play. For the Warriors, D'Anthony Melton is out, and Jonathan Kuminga is questionable. Now, guys, Wemby has gone over this point total line in 6 of his 11 games this season. Last game against these Warriors, Wemby dropped 31 points in 36 minutes of work. He went off. He had a great game, tons of boards, assists, and he had a triple-double. He went off on that one. But while we expect the Warriors to at least attempt a bit of a different game plan here, guys, we just don't think there's much they can do to produce an answer for Wemby. I'm keeping it real with you guys here. The Warriors rank 23rd in points allowed to centers, and this is just another spot where Wemby just goes crazy. I don't see a defensive answer for Wemby. I don't care how you play him. I don't care how you double team him. You can't stop someone like Wemby with this Warriors team. You need a lot bigger squad. Maybe like a Cavs team could give him some trouble. With Jared Allen and Evan Mobley down low, but these guys don't have anyone big. Al Horford is not aggressive enough. If he's even out there, he's probably not going to start. Draymond Green, he's always a pester, but honestly, he's not a single problem to Wemby. You can shoot directly over his head at any point in the court. There's just no real defense for Wemby. We're going to put Jimmy Butler on him. I'm sorry, it's not going to work out. Victor's going to keep scoring. You can double team him all game long. I still think he finds a way to the line. He's going to shoot on you. I think Victor gets up over 26 points today pretty comfortably in this game here today. I'm also going to show you this right here. Victor Wembanyama. I want to point out last two games really started getting a little saucy with the scoring here. Put up 38 in this one, 31 in this one. Again, Warriors ranked 23rd to the center position, which I like a lot here. As you can see, they're not too bad in some of these other positions. Shooting guards, they've always been weak too. They're weakest to the shooting guard and the center position. Well, I should say the point guard and the center position, not the shooting guard and the center position. So, love what we got here. But for Wemby, this should be, honestly, guys, and unless we got a blowout here, I think where points are a premium, I think we're going for 30 plus for Wemby today. So 26 is very comfortable for play number 3. All right, my friends, play number 4, the thing that makes this one very scary for a lot of people. The craziest thing is when I show you the data, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is an easy walk in the park, but it's actually not. Let me break it down for you. Going into the 4th play today, we are pairing Victor Wembanyama with his teammate, Stephon Castle. I know. Not De'Aaron Fox, but Stephon Castle. Let me explain to you why, okay? We're taking Stephon Castle for a juiced 7.5 assist line. Yes, it is juiced, so we get the extra payout, but it is riskier. Now, if you guys haven't gotten the hint by now, this is indeed a 4-man correlated game stack utilizing 2 players from each team. And this is the riskiest play today due strictly to what we call, or what we consider, negative regression. Now, when a player is mega hot, it's generally just a matter of time before he comes back down to earth or cools down, right? With this, we also tend to get inflated lines. Well, this, my friends, is an inflated line. This is a very inflated line for Stephon Castle. Okay, so please understand that in advance. Luckily, we are getting a nice boost for this play, which is why we're taking the gamble on this one here with the 7.5. Now, here's where things get interesting. Fox is supposed to be the point guard for this team, but Fox also loves to score. Oddly enough, Stephon Castle has significantly higher assist rate than De'Aaron Fox right now, which is very interesting. He's gone over this juice line of 7.5 assists in all 5 of his last 5 games. In fact, by a lot. In those last 5 games, he put up 8, 13, 13, 11, and 10 assists, respectively. I know it's crazy. In fact, I'm going to pull to the screen why I explain the rest of this to you. 8, 13, 13, 11, and 10 in these games, last 5 games. His potential assist in this span is an average of 16.4. Now, while 16.4 potential assist is very solid, we do see possible negative regression coming here just because of how high this assist line is set for. Now, what we could be seeing here is Castle simply moving into that scoring role, that moving down a notch in the scoring role. So from the second scorer to the third scorer, essentially, with Fox. And since he's got 2 fantastic scorers here, keep it honest here, it kind of makes sense. So while Wemby can dominate almost any matchup, and Fox provides the speed and transition awareness we need here, I like the idea that Stephon Castle has both of those options to pass to. Now, I think Wemby tears these guys apart down low. I don't think they have any answer for him, so I think Stephon can just keep throwing it up to Wemby all day long. And that's part of what they're doing here is just the alleys up to Wemby, just to pass it inside to Wemby. Wemby can pretty much box anyone out and turn around and just drop the ball in the hoop. You guys have seen him do it from everywhere. He's got it's not just his height. He's got a very unique play style for such a long, lanky dude. He can ball handle. I mean, the dude has got a very impressive repertoire for how young he is and how new he is to this whole thing. But Stephon Castle, over 7.5 assists. What we're hoping here is that Wemby stays hot. Fox gets a little hot from his scoring as well, because Stephon's going to kick a couple out to him to shoot his threes, and while he drives in for those, while he slashes in to the hoop. Now, what I want to show you guys here on Stephon Castle, because again, this looks like the easiest, most beautiful walk in the park play, but I want to be clear with you guys, this can be a trap. This can very much be a trap. So first off, head-to-head, last game against Golden State, he puts up 10 assists. You can see that here. Look at the increase since Fox got on the team, okay? Watch this. 8, 13, 13, 11, 10. Now, we go down to the potential assists per game. 14. So out of 14 potential assists, he had 10. First off, that's pretty fucking good. And if we're being blunt, you're not going to get that every day. So when I say negative regression, it's because you're not going to see things like this every day. There's going to be a point in time when the guys he's passing to don't make 10 of their 14 shots off of his passes. You understand? This one here, 11 of 13. That's insane. 13 of 18. 13 of 21, a little more reasonable. 16, 8 of 16 rather. So the potential assists are clearly there, but we're skating a little close here. We want potential assists to cover 50%. We want to be able to cover 50% ideally. So we're skating a little close on some of these, but I think it's there for us. More than anything, you just saw him play this Warriors team, right? They lost the game by 5 points. I think they tried to win this one this time. When they played this Warriors team, he still had 10 assists. And if you look at his minutes, he played great minutes, 31 minutes in this game. Now, what's interesting is he kind of had a little bit of a minute cut down in these last couple games. But the cool thing is his assist rate has gone up. So I think what's happening is he's just being placed on the floor during opportunistic moments. I mean, I think there's probably a score, and I got to watch a little more film on him in terms of how these assists are coming. But from what I gathered so far from the research that I did tonight, specifically on this particular play, is that he's on the floor overlapping a lot with either one of Fox or Wemby, and that's where this is kind of coming into play. These guys also have shooters that can drop buckets on their team as well. But the kicker here is we want to get the ball to Wemby and Fox. Essentially, we want especially to Wemby, just because of the fact that we have them correlated here together. So 7.5 assists, we'd love 5 of those to go to Wemby down low. That would be great. Because if you get 5 dropped to Wemby, Wemby drops 10 points. That's 10 of the 26 done, and 5 of the 7.5 assists done. So hopefully you guys understand how the correlated game stack works. Again, I try to be blunt with you guys. These are not going to work every day. It's all matchup based. When I show you guys these plays like this, a lot of guys go, oh, well, these guys are crushing these first quarter plays. Look how much first quarter plays. 1,800 they won on this one. The next day they won 900 on this one. We won another one before that, or not? Didn't we get another one before that? Another first quarter play somewhere over here. I don't know where it went. But yeah, the first quarter plays are obviously ripping. And when you see this stuff, well, not this stuff here, first quarter play right here, first quarter play right here, back to back. A lot of our players are like, well, I'm just going to do first quarter plays. I'm going to win them every day. And the Green's winning them. Guys, I love y'all, but that's not how it works, okay? Please understand, we're professionals. We are picking particular places for these plays. So if you make sure you do a lot of research and understand what you're picking. Don't just go to the first quarter props and think that anyone you pick because they went over the last few games is going to go over. That is not how this works. The last 5 is one of the worst things you guys can do your plays by. If you look at the last 5 to make your play, it is not very smart. It's okay to look at the last 5 for things like this and show you guys, hey, look, this play's the play I came out with today. I love it. And also backs up what I'm doing because I got 5 times in the last 5 games. Understand? So, again, hopefully that makes sense. But as you can see here for play number 1, we took Ryan Rollins for 5 assists, paired with Giannis for 32 points. Again, best scorer, point guard. We took, ball handle, I should say. Victor Wembanyama, 26 points, best scorer, with Stephon Castle, who right now is technically their best passer. He's their best facilitator. So, and it's considerably more than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, to a point where, let me just show you. Well, it's to a point now where Stephon Castle, guys, just so you know, he played the point when Fox was out. So he's by no means having a trouble, ball handling. He can play the point when Fox sits down. He's the point guard generally, which is how they're doing this a lot of the time, which is why a lot of the time you're seeing these assists go when Fox is on the bench as well. So I love the overlap with Wemby. Let Fox rest, put Stephon and Wemby down there, and start just, pass him down to Wemby, let him bang him down low, and just keep hitting buckets over and over and over all day long. I love the correlated game stack. As long as we don't have any blowouts, and again, blowout rest in game 1. Love this play today. As you can see, we paired him up with a combo. We're going to win $4,050 on this bad boy right here. I hope you guys love this one. If you do, make sure you copy it. If you don't, take what you like, leave what you don't. If you hate it, leave it all. Outside of that, remember, if you need Dabble to do this play right here, we're going 300 to win 4,050. But if you want to do this play here for a chance to win 330, you never used Dabble before, click on the description of the video, click right there on Dabble. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green. Make a $5 deposit. When you do, they'll give you $25 free. Give you $30 to drop on this play right here for a chance to win 330 with the 11x, unless you use a rocket, of course, for play number 1. Play number 2. All right, guys, it's a little bit crazy today. Getting a little bit fancy with you guys here today. We're going with a 6x, 6.1x multiplier. Looking to turn 200 into about 1220 here. Real simple. 2 of the big dogs. We did something crazy today. We juiced up some points. Play number 1, we took Giannis. We juiced him to 37.5 points. Play number 2, we took Wemby as normal line of 26.5. As you guys noticed, we got him at 26 over here on Dabble. I'm not sure how many of you guys will get that. We got him on his normal line. We didn't even give us the ability to boost it. So that is a huge green flag for me. Chalkboard is an app that allows us to basically have adjustable pay line. So I took Giannis from his 32.5 point line over on Chalkboard because we got a 32 on Dabble, 32.5 on Chalkboard. I took 32.5 and I juiced it up to 37.5, which is the most to let you go on Chalkboard. So I have Giannis having a 40-point game tonight. So if Giannis is a 40-point game, this cashes, right? and this cashes. Now, what I did here is I left Victor like it was because they didn't give me the option to ladder him up or to juice him up. And they did that because they're probably terrified he's going to go off on these guys again like I am, like I think he's going to do. So we kept him at 26.5. We juiced Giannis at 37.5. It gives us a chance to put a 6.1x multiplier, 200 to 1220. And the best part is, if this play for some reason misses because Stephon Castle lets us down or Ryan Rollins lets us down, we still have a chance to cash this one based strictly off of points, which is the whole mindset behind using these two guys, the best 2-point scorers on their teams respectively in an NBA Cup game. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Hope you understand the strategy here behind this one. I also want to point out Giannis has scored 37 points or better in like 5 games this season out of the 6 or 7 he's gone over. And he scored over 37. So he scored, anything over 37 only twice, 41 and 40, I think it was. So you got 37 a lot. So with that, my mind is thinking, we got him against a really bad Hornets team with really no one that can guard him down low. Really no one that can guard him at all on the team. In a game where we got fast-paced NBA Cup game, high scoring, should have a cool-ass looking court over here in Charlotte, so we'll see what it looks like. But guys, like this play for play number 2. If you need Chalkboard for this one, because you're not going to leave the ladder up on any of their play, they're not going to allow you to. But Chalkboard did. Click on Chalkboard right here. Make sure the code says in the green. Lock on with that 100% deposit match and lock this in for play number 2. Now, guys, heads up. This is play number 1, our favorite play of the day. Obviously, a little bit risky today. If you guys don't like it, totally cool. You can leave off this. You can leave off whatever you want. It's up to you. So we're going to go with for play number 1 for the big payout. We're going to get you guys a nice big payout on Friday for the free plan members. That's the point of this play right here. And, of course, the juice play right here. We hit them both. That's the real kicker, my friends. We win $4,050 plus $1,200. You get the idea. We're going way over $5K on these 2 plays that we catch these things together, okay? Beautiful thing for the free plan players. Now, for everybody else, if you want some bonus funds or some promos, or you just want to support our channel, make sure you guys click these links right here under welcome bonuses. These just basically give you guys different welcome bonuses, but what they do for us is they allow us to essentially have these free pick videos. So when you guys click these links right here and use code INTHEGREEN when you make those first deposits, we actually get a small kickback from these companies, and that is how we have these free pick videos. If it wasn't for these links right here, we wouldn't be able to have the time to make these free pick videos. If I'm being blunt with you guys, it would just be only for paid players. So, A, keep liking the video, and B, keep using these links. Remember, guys, our business name and our YouTube channel is called In The Green DFS. We do have a second YouTube channel called In The Green DFS Picks. Make sure you guys check it out. Over on Instagram, you can see our wins from the day before on the Instagram story every day, of course. And you can also check out the win compilations over there on Instagram. And, of course, the last most important part of this video, my friends, click on Winning Picks Free and VIP. This is the most important part of the video. This is our winnable, and this is where we house all of our plans. As you can see here, the free plan. First, most important one, it costs you $0. Everyone should by now be on this free plan. If you're watching these videos and you're not in the free plan, you're honestly only hurting yourself, because what happens is everyone in the free plan gets these 2 free plays we just made sent to them first when the video is done. So as soon as the video is uploaded, everyone in the free plan gets those plays. That way you guys, our players, can lock them in before anyone else does. These lines are going to bump later in the day or they're going to get removed, so lock them in right away. Second, by being on the free plan, if we get to 800 likes in today's video, which I think we will, we do that a lot on Fridays, and it's NBA Friday. All we have is NBA. Everyone's waiting for it for Friday night, so get the video to 800 likes, and everyone on the winnable free plan here will receive an additional VIP play at no cost sent out later today. It means you guys will have 3 total plays if you get the video to 800 likes. Now, a lot of new people on our VIP, so welcome to VIP to all you new guys and girls. We've been very blessed to have a lot of people already. We got a lot of new faces, so for you guys, a couple quick heads ups. If you guys are playing with us on Dabble, all Dabble VIP plays must be hidden at all times. If we find out you're not hiding your plays for whatever reason, we will have to remove you from VIP. Hasn't happened yet. Our guys are awesome. We love our community here, and we love our paid players. And I'm not just saying that because you're paid players. We really have some cool-ass people. We chop it up in the chats with you guys, and we're really having a lot of fun, getting back on track with these wins. But most importantly, we have a lot of fun. We get to talk to you guys, and we get to win together. So that's the whole point of this. If you guys want to jump on VIP, it works like this. All picks and plays for all sports sent right to your phone. You can click subscribe right here, and you can use the buy now, pay later option if you want. Buy now, pay later is available for all these things if you guys want to use it. Built right in here to Winnable. Options work like this. We have our weekly VIP option for $149. Just kind of a way to dip your toes in the water and try us out for a week. It's just there if you want to try it. Not for everybody, but it's there if you want to give it a shot. Now, what most people do, I'd say 95% of our player base here is all monthly, and there's a couple of reasons why. The main reason is because the monthly is $399, which saves you $200 a month by doing the monthly over the weekly. Makes a lot of sense there logically and financially. And of course, you get a full 30 days of our play style. And if you guys aren't familiar by now, if we haven't said enough in every video, our play style is very unique. We do not have to win every day. So we can have multiple bad days in a row. It doesn't bother us at all. We always win every sport, every season, either way. So our VIP is very different. You're going to see us. We might lose a couple days, but then you see us go on these streaks where we win, 40, 50,000 bucks in 4 or 5 days. And it happens all the time. So big days are not abnormal here. 10, 15, 20K days are not abnormal at all. You're going to probably see those here in the next coming days. So you saw an 8K day the other day, and there's a lot more where that came from. So if you want VIP, click right here. You're good to go. For everyone else, we went ahead and left these open for you guys. Look, a lot of you guys bought this last night, and I want to say smart move, because first off, you could buy this right now, and it's very early. I mean, we have people that buy the NFL pass to start the playoffs. I tell you guys this all the time, and people for some reason don't think it makes sense, but I'm telling you right now, you could buy this pass on wild card weekend, and you'll make more. Again, there's no guarantees, but chances are you'll make your money back within a couple days. This is what we usually do. We hit so many plays, our players make this money back pretty fast. But this one especially, we have so much NBA left, and this is just obviously it's the crown jewel. We win the most in NBA every year. NFL is close, but NBA is just, it's untouchable. If you want the NBA full season pass for the rest of the entire NBA season and playoffs and finals included, goes till October, guys. I mean, October to June, guys. We have till June. There's so much basketball left, and I'm honestly super happy about that. It's a great time of year for everybody here. But if you want the NBA full season pass at 50% off, like all you guys bought today, I'm not sure where that came from, but congrats to all you guys, because we're about to have a lot of fun with that. Use code NBA now for 50% off. You can still use the buy now, pay later. If you want the NFL pass, use code NFL now. You can still use the buy now, pay later as well. And guys, if you guys are interested in buying both of these the same day, again, not if you bought this, a couple months ago and you want to buy this today. If you guys have, if you want to buy these both the same day, you can buy one of them. So buy the NBA pass, use code NBA now. It'll drop the price down to $9.99. Use the buy now, pay later if you want. And once you're done purchasing that, send us an email, support@inthegreendfs.com. Once we verify that you purchased this, just let us know in the email that you want to buy the other pass, the NFL pass, at a discount, and we'll give you an additional discount on top of the 50% off. So you can save a little money by getting both at the same time. Buy one using the code NBA now, and then email us, support@inthegreendfs.com. Just let us know you want to buy the other one for a discounted price, and we'll take care of you guys from there, okay? Outside of that, my friends, remember, if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment below. You too will have a chance to win a free week of VIP in every single video. Guys, look, listen, we know our plans are not for everybody. We understand this. If you're looking at our plans saying, oh my goodness, that's so expensive, that is okay. It's not for you, and that is totally okay. It's not for everybody. For the guys that are on here, we have a really good time over here, and I want you guys to know we started off real nice this week, and the week's been floating pretty comfortably, but I'm looking to have a really strong finish, and I think I have a really good feeling about this NBA Friday. Plus, we've got a really nice football Sunday coming up, man. Nice little NFL Sunday coming up this Sunday. Looks like we have way better games than last Sunday, so hopefully that goes in our plan. And there's some real fun games coming up too. So with that said, looking to have a great Friday today for the NBA Cup. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and let's cash.